Hello and welcome. My name is Daniel Foley. I am the Chief Physician at the Daniel Foley SME Clinic. I am the founder of Softlink.ai and the CEO of Digital Medium Africa. Did you know that about only 8% of people who set goals in a year actually achieve those goals? Which means that 92% of those who set goals in a new year eventually do not achieve those goals, which means they typically failed on that mission. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to live a fulfilled life and always achieve and exceed your goals. And that is why I'm compelled to release what I'm going to be sharing with you today. I'm going to give you a framework towards the end of this video to be able to achieve and exceed your goals. This is something that would literally open your mind and shift your perspective on how you often see goal setting and goal getting. In 2019, myself and my team, we set out to achieve, we wanted to train at least 20,000 young people at Daniel Foley SME Clinic. So in January, just January like this, we created the Daniel Foley SME Clinic in 2019. And we just wanted 20,000 people to reach out to people and, to be able to empower them with digital marketing skills. And get what happened? At the end of that year, we were able to reach out to 100,000 young people and train them on the skill of Facebook ads, on content creation, copywriting, Instagram ads, video production, photography, sales funnels, our business strategies. And so we exceeded that goal 500 times. That's the meaning of that. Now, how can you always achieve your own goals? In 2020, or rather in 2021, we started the SME Clinic and Content Click. We collaborated, and then we said we wanted to help at least 100 businesses make at least $1 million in revenue. Guess what? 3 months from that time, just in the first quarter of the year, only one client, we were able to help that one client achieve 100 million naira in sales. And $1 million is about just 500 million naira. And so before the end of the year, we had achieved and exceeded that goal. And so we're setting even a bigger goal this year to help businesses, at least 100 to 500 people, achieve $10 million in revenue. Right? Which is why I'm sharing this framework with you free. Okay? And so let me show you something really interesting here. Right? Now, this is the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Right? You can see it. Okay, cool. Now, from the bottom up, you have the physiological needs. Your air, water, food, everybody knows these. Safety needs. You have love and belonging. Okay? You have esteem and you have self-actualization. Now, everybody knows this, right? Good. But here's what most people don't know. I'm going to show you this right away. So have a look at this. Here, right, you have 2 bars here. Most people in the world actually are here. And they start out from here. Okay? Now, at this level of physiological needs, you need yourself. Okay? Because at this level, what you're typically doing in life, and I'm going to tell you, this is a full picture of how people live their lives. What you see right here. Real, it's reality. At this level, what you're doing is this. You're trading time for money. Look at it, it's written here. You're trading time for money. Okay? That's what you're doing. At this level, the top 2, okay? What you're doing is this. You're trading money for more time and more money. Okay? So you're typically spending money to be able to have more time and to be able to make more money. And this is where everybody wants to be because it's fun. All you just need to do is spend some money and you have more time to yourself and you have more money and you can buy all the things you love and go on vacation and enjoy yourself. Okay? Cool. Now, at this level, you can never get to this level except you first work on yourself. So this level, you need yourself. So say after me, at this level, I need myself. Now, if you don't know whether you're on this level, I'm going to tell you, it's simple. Most fresh graduates or undergraduate or NYC. So if you're on NYC, right, or you just graduated, or your first 2 years, working and you're still hustling, maybe you're in Enugu or Abuja or Kenya, you're just starting life, really, okay? You need yourself. Your people are usually this place. So, and a good way to look at it is this. Also, ask yourself right now, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing. Do I think of those things? Do they bother me? Because let me tell you something. The last time I knew what I wanted to eat was almost maybe 10 years ago. Anytime today, when my wife asks me, Dan, what do you want to eat? I usually don't. I just say, okay, you know what, babe, just prepare something, because I don't have the time to even think about that. I don't carry cash because I'm not necessarily thinking about spending money. Things get done when they need to get done. Okay? I'm not thinking about air, water, and food. Those things have been taken care of, right? Till Jesus Christ comes, there always water and food. God bless us. Okay? At this point, you're thinking of personal safety, your personal security, your employment, your resources, your health. Most people are even here. Some of these people have even been working in corporate for maybe 3, 4, 5 years. I mean, sometimes even 8 or 10 years. And really, they're still worried about their own personal security. Is my future secured? Okay? Resources, health, and their property. And they're worried about those things. But you see, at this level, what you need to focus on is, look at it right here. You need to focus on yourself, and you need to focus on skills. You need to focus on knowledge, and you need to focus on competence. Most people, and when I say most people, I mean a lot of people on this map, are unable to achieve their goals. Guess what? For just 2 reasons. There are typically 2 things stopping you from achieving any goal you want to achieve. And those 2 things are, number 1, knowledge and skills. And number 2 is support and resources. If you don't have the knowledge and skills, I want you to go and look at your goals right now. I know you have a diary, a very beautiful diary, or a notebook, or a jotter, or something, right? Or your vision board where you wrote down your goals. I want you to go and look at those goals right now and ask yourself, do I really have the skills and the knowledge to achieve these goals? If the answer is no, then that tells you that what you need to do is to upskill. Without skill, you cannot take opportunities. And when you can't take opportunities, you cannot achieve your goals. That's number 1. Number 2 is support and resources. If you don't have the right support and you don't have the right resources, you will not achieve those goals. So you see, these things are beyond fasting and prayer. These are clear principles. You fast and pray later, but take care of this first. You have to take care of these. Because even the Bible says, it says, show me your faith by your works. Say, without work, faith is dead. And so this is the work that you must do for your faith to become potent and to become powerful. Okay? So now what you want to do is you need to upskill. And the question is this: what I see a lot of young people do is that they graduate from school and then they engage in some, businesses that are, have very little profit margin. And they do that for a year or 2 and they're unable to scale because they're not naturally entrepreneurs. They're just, young people trying to get something done, because maybe there is no employment. But what you're supposed to do strategically is that when you're acquiring a skill, you must ask yourself one important question. Is this skill an high income skill? That's the only kind of skill you need, an high income skill. There is no point acquiring a skill that has very low income. I'm going to give an example, and I'm saying this with all love and passion for the arts that I'm going to talk about. Do you know that hairdressing, the ability to make hair, is a very valuable skill, but it's not an high income skill because it's not scalable. I'm telling you, the way to make money from being, an hairdresser or someone who is to own a salon and become an entrepreneur, and then you can hire those people with that skill. That's how you can really make a lot of money. Now, don't get me wrong. You can make money by having that skill, but it's not an high income skill compared to a skill like software engineering. If you're a software engineer today in Nigeria, if you don't have a job, just give it, learn. It means you need to work on yourself. Learn software engineering for a year or 2, and you will certainly get a job, not only in Nigeria, but globally. You know why? Because there is shortage of talent. So software engineering is an high income skill. Guess what else is an high income skill? Digital skills. And what does high income means? High income simply means that you make far more, you keep far more than you spend. So I'm going to give an instance. If a copywriter writes an ad copy, right, and takes maybe 100 or 50, 150K, which is about 6 figures, right, that copywriter typically keeps nearly 95% of the money. So maybe only 5% will go to, power supply, internet, and etc. That is an high income skill where you spend less time, you make much money, and you keep so much more. That is how you climb higher in life faster. I became a millionaire at 19. I became multi-millionaire at 21. And guess what I was doing? Photography and film. Why? Because photography is an high income skill. As a wedding photographer, I charge 7 figures to photograph one wedding and film one wedding. I have package that it's minimum 1 million naira to show up on one day and photograph your wedding. I have a plan for videography. To film your wedding is 7 figures to film one wedding for one day. And so I was making more money and I was able to keep so much more. And that meant that I had more money to invest in assets, in real estate, in stock, and in different other businesses and scale fast. And so what I'm going to do for you is that you're going to see a button under this page. If you're in this category and you need the knowledge and the skills, then I'm going to put a button here where you can achieve 30 high income skills. 30, which means photography. You want to learn photography, you want to become a super photographer, video production, you're going to learn copywriting, you want to learn how to run Facebook ads. I have a Facebook ads masterclass. You cannot take that course and not become a Facebook ads guru. It's impossible. It's one of the best, right, in Africa, actually. One of the best Facebook ads courses outside Africa. We have students in Germany, we have students in Belgium, we have students in the United Kingdom and in the United States taking our Facebook ads program. Okay? Now, Instagram ads. You have Instagram ads. You have business strategy. So if you're focused on personal development, on strategic thinking, that's the course for you. We have business process and structure. How do you structure a business? How do you become an entrepreneur? If you work on yourself and achieve the skills and acquire the skills, then you can achieve your goals easily. Okay? And now guess what happens? When you become a member of the Daniel Foley Academy, and we're just open, this enrollment is open for only 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, you will not be able to join this cohort. When you join, you acquire the skills, but you also get to be mentored by me. Okay? And this mentoring session is a live mentoring session, pure interaction. You and you're asking your questions with other people on the call, and I'm responding to them. And I'm giving you direction and clarity in the way that you should execute. So we're going to give you the skills, and we're going to also give you the direction and clarity and support on these mentoring sessions. You can click below, right? Look below, you see a video of what a mentoring session at the Daniel Foley SME Clinic looks like. It's like 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours of a Zoom call, but it's deeply insightful. So while you're learning, you're also getting direction, okay? Now, if you're a mother and you have a son that is of age, enroll them. Sign them up, right? You have a daughter that you want to be empowered in this current world, because we currently live in a digital economy. So digital skills are high value and high income skills. Sign your daughter up, sign your son up. If you're a young man and you're watching this, maybe you're just a fresh graduate or you're an NYC, right? Or you just started working, you've taken a job or two, and you want to know where the future is. You want to be able to be part of the future. You want to grow and become empowered. You want to walk in the surface of the earth as an authority and not just a beggar. Then click the button and join the academy. Okay? Now, to those who are here, right? Let me tell you something. You cannot cross this level. You see this love and belonging, this mid-level, and you can see it's just a fair grade. You cannot cross this level, right, except with the help of others. That is the powerful secret. At this top 2 level, you need yourself. In fact, there's nobody here coming to rescue you. Nobody is coming to help you, right? People don't want to think about your own bills for you. They don't want to think about your clothing and shelter. No one is coming to rescue you. So you need to develop yourself. You need yourself here. If you run around here looking for people to help you, you become a beggar. I'm sure you know that. You have some people, some uncles that don't pick your calls, right? Some friends who don't even attend to you anymore. They've grown, they've left you behind, right? This is what being behind means. And being behind is actually you need to build yourself. That's the meaning. But you see, no matter how far you build yourself, if you like, learn 300 skills and become very fantastic, you can never cross this level and attain esteem, self-esteem, attain respect, attain status, attain self-actualization without the help of others. You cannot. You cannot. At best, you're going to be here. Let me give you an example. So take, for instance, I'm the CEO of a company, right? How will you feel if you come to my office someday and you just find out that I'm the one cleaning the toilet, I ask you to sit down, and after cleaning the toilet, I come again and I'm mopping the floor and I'm doing all those things, and I'm the one, on the system. I say, okay, sister, please just wait for me, okay? And then all of a sudden a call comes in and I'm the one picking the customer care service phone and say, hey, this is Daniel. Yes, how can I help you? Well, you're going to feel very embarrassed, like, hey, this man isn't even organized. And what's that going to do? It's going to dent my image, or it's going to affect the perception that you have of me, because you're going to say, hey, I can't even respect this person. So I can't earn your respect that way, which means that if I want to build a brand and be respected, I've got to hire a cleaner to do the cleaning. I've got to hire the security to be at the door. I don't have to be at the door. And I've got to hire a customer care person to pick the phone so that we can attend to more customers. And that is what building a team means. So at this level, you need others, you need a team, you need systems, you need ruthless execution, and you need vision and strategy. And so what does that mean? It means you need support and resources. Remember when we said that it is just two things that stop people from achieving their goals. Number one is knowledge and skill, which is what you're dealing with here, right? Number two is support and resources. There are many fantastic people, and I'm speaking to coaches here. If you're a coach or you sell information product or you sell knowledge product, I want you to pay attention to this, because I'm recording this video for you. I know brilliant minds. I can mention their names. Fantastic speakers that I've met in my working life. Intelligent people that have worked in maybe KPMG for 20 years, 25 years. I know people who have worked in Guinness, who have worked in Chevron, who have worked in Nigerian breweries, who have worked with Julius Berger. I know people in presidency. I've been to the presidency twice. I've worked with several governors, at least 6 governors in Nigeria. And I've met really fantastic and brilliant minds that work in those places. But guess what? They have no influence. Sometimes they even have no self-esteem. It's too sad. I know business coaches who know the job. They know how to coach people. The problem is this: they don't know how to find people to coach. They don't even know how to sell themselves. And so that is what myself and my team help coaches do. And those who are thought leaders. Look, honestly, it does not matter the amount of followers you have on Instagram. I know you feel intimidated sometimes. You're so talented. You see someone who is not even as talented as you. They have 200K followers, 500K followers, and they're saying stuff, and some of them is not even right. And you feel, you just have like 200 or 300 followers on Instagram, and you feel like, wow, these people have this and I don't have it. I wish I had that. Don't bother yourself. Why? Because you can always build that influence without having those followers. All you need to do is to use the back end of Facebook and Instagram. You need a digital agency. What you need is support. And myself and my team, we've been blessed to have the knowledge, the skill, but most importantly, the capacity to help other thought leaders achieve influence, impact, and income. And that is what I want to do for you. So there's another button for you down below on this video. If you want us to work with you, right, to be able to help you do your marketing, your strategy, your messaging, which is key, your branding, which is key, your funnels, which is important, your communication, which is important to your success, then for the first time ever, we're opening this opportunity up publicly. Most times we do this for only the clients who know us and seek us and come to us, right? And then we just do it. And some people don't even know that we did all the stuff for them. Okay? And so for the first time ever, I want you to click that button. We're giving this opportunity to be able to work with you to build your brand. So click on the button below and we can give you support. Remember, no matter how high you go in life, there comes a time when to do better than you've been doing, you need someone other than yourself. And so I think that you need a Daniel Foley in your life to help you achieve more, to do better. Look, there are stuff we can do for you. If you come into our system and our company, our team, we can create your videos, we can do your photography, we can rebrand you entirely, create new logos for you, do new communication, even manage your social media page if you can afford it, because it's an expensive part of our business. We only do that for a separate kind of client. But if you want it, we have it. We can help you run your ads. We can help you run your entire technology system to build a profitable business, and we can consult for you. And so the first phrase is a discovery call. And so click on the button below to book a discovery call with me. Now, a discovery call with me for 45 minutes is about $200, right? Which is about 100 and something thousand. So you can come on a discovery call and a strategy session with me and my team. And what we're doing on this strategy session is that we're looking at your brand viscosity, right? We're looking at the texture of your brand. We're looking at the brand power that you've created and what it can achieve. And then we are crafting a go-to-market strategy for you. What does that mean? Most coaches and most consultants and those who sell knowledge and information product, and I think that's you, right? You probably have lots of digital products that you've created. You have services. You have a lot of these creative people are usually multifaceted. Okay, and so you have maybe a public speaker, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you have online courses, you have physical books, you have ebooks. You have these products that can be harnessed, right, and done something with. You have a lot to you. You have multiple expressions that can literally transform the lives of people, right? But if you don't have those people come to you, then there's a problem. If you cannot scale it, then there's a problem. And usually all of this is embedded into the strategy, right? Into your messaging, into your philosophy, and into your brand viscosity, right? And so what we're doing on the strategy session is typically listening to you, asking you some very key questions, seeing where you are, right, in terms of execution, where you are, right, up to this moment, and then we're going to tell you exactly how you can take it to the next level, right? And if you agree with it, then you can decide to execute with us, right? And that's what we're really good at, right? So this really is typically going to transform your life and change your business. Now, it doesn't matter, what you've been doing for so long and the fact that you've been in the industry for over 20 years. When it comes to marketing, messaging, right, and strategy and execution, trust me, we know something different, because most of the coaches that have worked with us, right, and that we've been privileged to serve, right, these people are successful people. They've even, been able to build influence. Some of them have been able to, achieve a lot for themselves personally. But when they came to us, they were able to do far better than they were doing before, okay? And I'm sure that is going to be your own experience as well. So what I'm going to do is usually this strategy session costs the investment to a strategy session with me and my team is about $200 for 45 minutes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a 50% discount. Okay, and so you're just going to make an investment of $100, right, which is about 50 to 55,000 in Nigerian currency, right, and we can come on this call together. So click the button below, right, submit your details, proceed to payment, complete the payment, and 48 to 72 hours after you've done that, you're going to get a call from a member of my team, right, to put you on my schedule, and then we'll come together and have this call and decide how we can help you grow your business, right, and how we can help you achieve your revenue goals. And so, the options are clear. If you're young, if you're just starting out, right, if you want to acquire skills and build yourself, right, focusing on personal development, then go ahead, click the button that says join the Daniel Foley Academy, right? And you can join the academy right away. You can decide to come in quarterly, right, which is about 25,000 naira, and you can decide to come in yearly, which is only about 49,999, and that's really affordable, okay? But and look, this is not just for someone who is just starting out. Even though you're a business owner, you already have a team, right? And you want to empower your team and develop them. You can also join the academy so you have access to this, 30 high income skills, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and let your team members go through it so that they can do more while they are serving you. Okay, now if you're a parent, right, or you're a mentor and you have mentees that you really want the best for them, this is a very valuable gift, right, that you can buy for them, right? All you just need to do is make sure you use their email address when you're signing up, because that's the email address where they're going to get the login details to be able to access the entire content. So immediately you make payment, a login details will be sent to you, right, with email and password, and immediately you can log into the portal and begin to unlock the courses there. Now, if you're a coach, like I said, or you're a business owner, and you want to cross into, the two steps that we spoke about, right, and enter into the self-esteem and self-actualization to fulfill your multiple expression, to be able to scale your impact, influence, and income, then just click the button below, the button that says talk to Daniel Foley now, right, and then jump in and make the investment, and then we can come on this call and truly, work together to make 2022 your best year ever. Thank you so much. It's been a long conversation. I want to sincerely appreciate you for indulging me in this lengthy conversation, but I hope that this is going to be the very first step towards making 2022 your best year ever. So go ahead, take action. Remember that to do better than you've been doing, you need to make certain investments, either in yourself or in getting the support and the resources that you need. And this is one of those first critical investments that you need to make. So go ahead, click the button and make the investment. And I cannot wait to see you either in the academy, the mentoring sessions, or on the strategy call with you. God bless you.